Welcome to day 25 of our play-along videos for our January challenge 2018, and we will play for you now. Let's do bar 5 with our first time and then our second time so that you can really feel this all. Okay, this is at a decent speed. Any speed is decent, it's not a good word, is it? This is at quite a fast speed. Okay, bar 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you may have noticed I made a mistake in there. It's always tempting to think, oh, I'll just restart the video and start again and iron out that mistake. But I think it's really nice for you to know that I'm making mistakes too, and to see how it affected the notes that came after, because I was thinking about the one I've just made, and then how I let it go. And from then on it was fine again. And how, regardless of having played a wrong note, I kept the rhythm and I kept the flow and kept the piece going. And that's what you want to do if you're ever performing to a camera or to an audience. Okay, I'm going to do it now a little bit slower. This is bar 5 with the repeat again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Hopefully you heard there how I was playing quite quietly, really acknowledging the piano marking, and then the crescendo at the end. And the way to play well quietly is to still make sure that you're really paying attention to bending those fingers in and that thumb over to really get quality sounding notes that still ring out even though they're quiet. Okay, one last time now then. Quite a bit slower. So if you haven't yet, try now with both hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Done, super. Stick around now if you'd like me to go through our 2 new bars today at a nice steady pace. So we are looking at these second time bars that are marked here. So the way that piece has happened is bars 5 to 12 were repeated, but you'll see over bars 11 and 12 that there's this 1 and this square bracket telling us that those are just to be played the first time that you play it. So having repeated back to bar 5 and played through, we then jump to these 2 new bars that are there today, which have got the 2 over it and the square bracket. They're our second time bars. Okay, so Our left hand is still doing this great pattern that we've really got into the groove with. Tomorrow we're going to change that up a bit because the harmony, these chord choices are changing tomorrow. The pattern that you've got is really valuable though, because it's similar jumps and things that are going to happen tomorrow. So don't sort of get anxious about it. Let's look then. So the left hand is doing the C, G, chung, and then the F, G. Or you might be doing C, G, C, F, F, G, G, and whatever works. Brilliant. So top hand then, we are playing the C. This is the same C that we ended up on in bar 11 on the first playthrough. So you will have done that hopefully with a finger 2. Okay, so it's come from, that's that C there. So that's that one, and then you've got a bit of time and then you can get ready, and we're doing 3, 2, 1 from that same C. And we've actually got 6 notes in a row that we're going to play. So we're heading from that C, 3, 2, cross under with your 3 to the black F, play the thumb, put the next 3, 2, 1 on, you've already got the 3. And then before you play the A, pop your finger 2 back to the F. And then before you play that F, pop your thumb onto the G. Okay, so that you're walking through our placing. So we go C, D, E, F, G, A, F, G. It almost sounds more complex the more ways I tell you it. It's just 6 notes in a row, answered by F, G. Okay, and the other exciting thing that's happening there is that we are crescendoing. We're getting louder as we play through. Da-dee-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Getting louder through. So let's try that then from the beginning of this new bit. So just these second time bars, bar 13. So you're starting with a C, and it's a long C, and that's held for 1 and 2 and 3, and then you're moving on. Okay, so I'll give you a 3 and 4 and to count into this long C at the beginning of bar 13. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Try it again. 3 and 4 and C and 2 and 3. And again, and 2 and 3. Well done. Okay, and then all we have to do is fit that over our left hand. Okay, so let's try that, whichever left hand version you're doing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yeah, should we try that again? Same thing, C in both hands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Well done, that's grand. Tomorrow we're going to start very loudly, and we're in a slightly different harmonic place, which is lovely because we've got almost a whole page there based around this C, so it's going to be nice to move somewhere slightly different tomorrow. Well done.